Welcome back. For people living with cystic fibrosis, it can be a life-changing drug. But for kids under 12 with the disease, it can cost their families more than $200,000 a year. That is, until today.
Their smiles say it all. For Kelly and son 7-year-old Chase, today is worth celebrating.
It's such an exciting thing to wake up to actually finally realise that this has been fast-tracked and he's able to have access.
Kelly's watched her brave boy fight his cystic fibrosis, and she says it hasn't been easy. But Chase and hundreds of other children will finally have subsidised access to potentially life-changing medication, Trikafta.
I honestly feel like there's been a carrot dangling in front of our faces, so it's been a massive emotional roller coaster, to be totally honest. A simple chest infection could mean a lot more serious effects for Chase. So having this medication, I guess, brings the risk back down to just a normal person.
Last year, the medication was added to the pharmaceutical benefits scheme for Australians aged 12 and over, reducing its cost from more than $250,000 a year to $30 a script. It's taken 12 months, but now Federal Health Minister Mark Butler has delivered the good news.
It means that parents of children aged 6 to 11 can be confident that they'll have access to this life-changing drug Trikafta, and without this listing on the PBS, it would be costing $22,000 for families every single month.
It really is monumental in terms of the history of cystic fibrosis in Australia. We can celebrate today.
CEO of Cystic Fibrosis Australia, Joe Armstrong.
Trikafta is a triple combination therapy. It's a new type of medicine that really impacts the cause of cystic fibrosis.
We have experts really kick the tyres on every new medicine to make sure they're clinically effective, they're going to work for patients, but also they're cost effective for taxpayers.
1 in 2,500 babies are born with CF every year in Australia. That's 1 every 4 days. On average, 1 in 25 people carry the CF gene, and most are completely unaware.
Good girl.
If you think it's difficult to watch baby Kenzie struggle to breathe, try spending a day in Mum Antonia's shoes.
Oh, cuddles.
What's it like being a CF mum?
She has a vitamin supplement daily, antibiotics now twice a day until the end of winter. She has Creon, which is a pancreatic supplement which helps her pancreas absorb fats in the vitamins. She also has to have physio for 10 minutes every day. We bounce and have to compress her lungs to get the mucus moving around. You have to, because it's her health.
We first met Mum and Bub 2 years ago.
What are some of your worries, your concerns for Kenzie?
When you're told, the life expectancy is, at this age, mid to late 30s, you're just crushed. It's heartbreaking.
Kenzie will turn 3 next week, and although she's too young for Trikafta, Antonia knows the impact the medication could have on her little girl one day.
It means there's a lot of hope, and it's not all doom and gloom for her, which is so good. I hope Kenzie gets to live a life just like I did, It feels like Christmas. It feels even better than Christmas.
Isn't she a little sweetheart? And that's an enormous relief for those little kids and their families. Well, it's great news for so many living with cystic fibrosis. Each case is different, and it is important to always consult a doctor.